Why the heck do billionaires even exist? Have you ever heard this question? I've been seeing it all over social media these days, and I wanted to make a video talking about why you should be grateful that billionaires exist. Hey there, my name's Kimberly Ferguson, and I'm the CEO and founder of Emerald Expectations Accounting. I'm so happy that you're here. The Emerald Corner is a place where owning a business means building a life you love, not sacrificing one. So, in today's episode, we are going to be talking about billionaires. A fun topic, I know, and why it is actually great for you that billionaires exist. Okay, let's jump in. So, first of all, let's talk about the system of economics that we in the United States live in. Okay. So, capitalism refers to an economic system in which the society's means of production are held by private individuals and organizations, not the government, and where products, prices, and the distribution of goods and services are determined mainly by the competition of free market. Okay. That last piece is huge. Okay. And so that means that the price of products, the price of services is determined by the market. Now, what is the market, you might say? The market is basically where other products and services like that product and service exist. Okay. So you can't have one plumber that's charging $400 an hour while you have other plumbers charging $150 an hour. That $400 plumber is going to go out of business because nobody is going to use him because they can get the same exact service, assumably, for $150 an hour, right? Would you hire a plumber who charges $400 an hour when you can get the same thing for $150? No. And the same thing goes for other like products and services as well. It works like supply and demand. If there is enough demand for it and there is not enough supply, the prices go up. If there is no demand for it and there's a lot of supply, the prices go down. Okay. That is like bare bones, super quick definition of what capitalism is, but hopefully you get the idea. The great thing about the capitalist system is that it really fosters innovation, it fosters competition and economic growth. So that is why here in the United States, we have mostly only seen great economic success. There have obviously been periods, I'm sure you've heard of the Great Depression back in the early 1900s, and of course the real estate crash of 2008. So there have been some highs and lows, there's no denying that. But generally speaking, especially compared to other countries in the world, the United States has mostly seen success. Okay. Now, another big piece of this story is if you're going to be a part of the system, then you have to have some level of risk taking, right? So if you want to start a company, you want to own a business, you want to be somebody who employs other people, potentially make a lot of money, you have to be willing to take risks, okay? It takes somebody who is willing to take risks to go out and quit their job that is a steady paycheck, that gives them benefits, that gives them whatever, and go ahead and start a business that may or may not succeed. Most of us at this point in time have heard the statistics that most businesses don't make it past their fifth birthday. So we've got about 50% of small businesses that last after their fifth birthday, but only 80% of businesses last past year 10. Okay. So even in today's world, it is still a huge risk to go out and start a business and try to do this all on your own. Even though the system does foster innovation and entrepreneurship, it is still a challenge and it is still a risk to take, right? So, how many billionaires do you think there are in the United States? How many millionaires do you think there are in the United States? Drop that in the comments below before you watch the rest of this video. Okay. All right. So the answer is as of 2023, so last year, there were 735 billionaires. Okay. Not a lot, but still, that's a lot, right? 700 billionaires, that's a lot. Okay. Now, the harder question is how many millionaires are there in the United States? And the answer to that is 22 million. 22 million millionaires. Wow. That's crazy, right? So, Why am I trying to say that having billionaires is a great thing and even having millionaires is a great thing? Why in the world is that great when they could be giving that money to other people? Well, first of all, it wouldn't be a capitalist system if they had to give all their money away. It wouldn't We would not have the same economic success that we've had. We probably wouldn't have the same amount of success that we've had in other areas outside of economics as we do now. But the other reason is because this competition and the desire to start a business and the desire to better your situation is really only something that happens in capitalist societies. Not, exclusively. This isn't a black and white statement, but a lot of the times it is true that capitalism fosters innovation, it fosters entrepreneurship, it fosters competition. And so having the knowledge and the ability to become a billionaire, it inspires people to take action. It inspires people to start businesses. It inspires people to step outside of the box and create new things and new services and fill gaps in our world where things could be better. And so, without those billionaires and millionaires, without that inspiration, why would anyone step outside of the box? Why would anyone start their own business if I knew that all of my hard earned money was going to you? If you knew that all of your hard earned money was going to me? What motivation would you have to work hard and to take risks? What motivation would you have? I give you the long pause to think. What motivation would you have? I heard an example the other day that I really liked, and it was from someone who was a student. And they were getting straight A's because they were studying super hard. They were not going out and partying. They were dedicated. They were disciplined, all this stuff. And so they were getting straight A's in all their classes, right? However, their friend was not. They were going out and partying. They were not studying. They were not being dedicated, diligent. They didn't care about their studies, none of that stuff. So they were getting C's on average. And so the question was posed, how about you go ahead and give some of your grade point average to your friend? And then you guys can both have B averages. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be a fair system? Fair? Yeah, maybe. But fair to you when you were putting in all the effort and you spent all of your time and you made sacrifices and you did hard work? Do you really want to give away your hard work and grade point average to somebody who didn't care? To somebody who didn't work hard? To somebody who wasn't diligent and dedicated? I don't. So, all that to say is the great thing about having billionaires and millionaires is that you know that if you want to put in the time, the effort, take the risks, do all the things that they did, you too can become a millionaire, especially with 22 million millionaires in the United States alone. You sure as heck can become a millionaire. I think that that's pretty amazing. Wherever you are in life, whatever your situation, money's not going to be the solution to everything, but it is the solution to some things. I mean, we can all admit that if you're living in a terrible situation, if you had some extra money right now, then that would solve some things for you, right? We can all admit that. It's not going to, give you all the happiness in the world or fill a void in your life, but it is going to be able to better your situation, right? And so the fact that you have the ability in the United States to step out of wherever you are and you can make money and you could be one of those people in the future, if that doesn't inspire you to go out and do more and, invent things and start businesses and do all the things, I don't know what will. Take it from somebody who helps people make more money for a living. It's a good thing that we have billionaires and millionaires in our country. Well, thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your time with me today. I hope that you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in my next video.